from pickdogs.com, and we don't even have the site up, but from pickdogs. Sounds pretty cool. It's my first time ever saying that. Mitch from pickdogs. I like it. Anyways, going to do free picks today, just like we do every single day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we're going to do whatever picks you guys want to see. You just got to phrase it in the form of Team A versus Team B with the point spread. We got NFL football tonight, Thursday night football. No Thursday night college football tonight, which is, I don't know, I always like the Thursday night college football, but it seems like they are getting away from that a little bit. And then we have Friday night college football. But today we have NFL football, and then we have Major League Baseball. Of course, we're doing our college football preview part 1 today. Yesterday we did our NFL preview. But we saw it the first time. Said it. All is going well. Appreciate the outpouring of support at our Facebook page. We are almost at our 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It is going very, very fast. We started a new Facebook page, and of course, we are on Twitter Periscope as well. Started a new Twitter account, all under the Pick Dogs name. Really excited. This thing is going super, super fast. Man, the comments are just flying by the screen here. It's just hard for me to even catch up, but doing the best that I can. Yeah. So here, my energy is so much better because I'm in so much of a better place. I can't even explain to you how much money I lost. It's a ridiculous amount. It's more money than I'd ever thought I had in my lifetime that I lost. That was, basically, I was misled in our merger. People that did not follow through what they promised with. People that basically feel that they can take whatever they want. People that are probably good, karma's a bitch, and my lawyers are worse, right? And, what comes around goes around. So, the guys over at Sports Chat Place and Picks and Parlays, my business partners, we're going to see what happens when the Pick Dogs takes a big bite out of them. And karma is a bitch. We're going to continue doing the way that we do things. They don't like the way that I do things. They hate honesty. Hate it. They hate it when you are brutally honest. Craig Trapp hates brutal honesty. He's got to apologize for me being honest. It's like, that's what he does. We have to apologize for you because you're honest. Idiot. That's why his show gets 14 viewers. While we're doing just the NFL preview and getting 200. But, of course, we're just doing free picks this morning for Pick Dogs, our new brand. Pretty excited. You're a popular man. Ask about you from other handicappers' websites. I don't know what that means, but I think it's good. Yep, we're at 964. So if you are watching us on YouTube, please hit the subscribe. If you're watching us in our Facebook group, I can't see your comments. So join us on YouTube. We've changed the lettering on some of our stuff, the logos and everything. We're going to try and go under the Pick Dogs brand. My idea was to use my name. And, so you guys would know that it's me. But I think, we've done that for a week. So might as well try it. Thank you guys for supporting me. I can't see your comments in the Facebook group. I'll post the YouTube link in the comments in the Facebook group. But it says Mitch Wilson picks there, but it's Pick Dog. I don't know how to change that. Maybe someone can help me. It's like I'm getting double comments here from everybody. They're weird. Are we ready for some picks? We're about 30 seconds away. Yep, we're going to take a big bite out of these guys. Yeah, I ordered some shirts just to test so I could wear them in the videos, wear them on the live shows. Just a few. And then, like I said, we're a startup company now. We're not like, a site that's been around for 11 years. That all is pretty much a write-off for me. all that other stuff. So, we'll figure it out as it goes along. Like I said, I was misled by my business partners. I was promised a lot of different things. I was promised support that I could deliver to you guys what you guys deserve for supporting me for all of those years. And I got less support and less help than I ever got. So, you know what? What do? We're not going to sit here and complain about it. We're not going to, they know who they are. They know what they are. Okay. We're going to expose them. They're going to expose themselves, right? Because that's what they do. Liars need to have extremely good memories. If you're going to be a liar, you need to have a really, really good memory. That's why I'm a lousy liar. I never lie because I'm the opposite, right? I'm brutally honest. You need to have like a ridiculous memory if you're a pathological liar. And my business partners, I don't know if they're pathological liars, but let's just say they're not honest. Not even close. Anyways, enough of that. We're just going to do what we do, and that is picks. We're going to be old. We're going to be crappy, and we're going to give out free picks. We got the St. Louis Cardinals up against the Colorado Rockies in early action. Let's see what we got. I need to get the games up. That would help. It would definitely help to get the games up. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, if you could subscribe and do whatever it is that you do there, hit the thumbs up. If you're watching us on Facebook, if you could like and share and do all those other things, greatly appreciated. This is our early stages. Like I said, we're basically a startup at this point, and any help is gonna really, really help us. Like any little like, share, any of that stuff is really going to go a long way, because even at 1,000 subscribers, even at that, that's 1/20th of the traffic that I had at Sports Chat Place. So I know it's nothing on you guys, but of course, but it is it's definitely something that we just need to work on it. And it's something that's earned, and I hope to earn that from you guys. But anyway, St. Louis versus Colorado. We got Miles Miklos on the mound against Tim Melville. The Cardinals still chomping away, trying to get to the finish line here in the National League Central. Of course, they have the lead in the Central. Just trying to get the MLB standings up so I can tell you guys actual data instead of just things off the top of my head. But the Cardinals have a 4-game lead. The Cubs and the Brewers now dead even for second in the National League Central. But the Cardinals looking to put it away. They have a lot of games to go and a lot of wood to chop to make it there. But at this point, it looks like they're going to get home. It looks like they're going to get it done. When it comes to Miklos, he's been a guy that's been up and down a lot of his career. 4.25 ERA for the season, 2.65 ERA in the last 3 starts. And this is kind of a microcosm of the Cardinals, is that they've been really strong recently, and that's all that matters. Is they hung in. It never looks all that pretty, but they get it done. And I'll tell you, I'm going to take the Cardinals in this one as well. I don't love the price, but I'll tell you what, I do love the Cardinals in this game. So we'll take the Cardinals. We're going to put a little asterisk next to them. We don't love this price, though. That's for damn sure, but it is what it is. Yankees minus 1.5 versus the Tigers. Of course, rained out yesterday. We loved the over in that one. There's a double header here, so I don't know which game this is. It's weird I'm getting double comments, so it's making it a little difficult. Arizona versus the Mets. Alex Young against Stroman. The Mets not out of it yet. The Diamondbacks not completely out of it yet, but definitely running out of time. The Diamondbacks 2.5 back. The Mets 2 games back. I'll tell you, they can get it done. The Mets are a team that traditionally gets it done down the stretch. I like the Mets here with Stroman. They acquired him for a reason. And this is the reason, the last two or 3 weeks of the season. Oh, this is going to be This is going to be the biggest and best thing. I built 2 mega sites from the ground up. Sports Chat Place and then Picks and Parlays, which I did with Craig Trapp. We were 50-50 partners. You know, how things played out or whatever. You know, I think that, let's just say CT Sports Pick, Craig's first site, didn't quite have the success that Sports Chat Place did. But it's all water under the bridge. This one will be bigger than both of those. This is going to be the biggest and best thing I've ever done. I think you guys can see just the reaction to the logo, just the reaction to our early videos, just the reaction to the Facebook group. I know this is a home run. This is going to be the biggest of big things we've ever done. And when things get bigger, when you guys support it more, when you guys hit the thumbs up, when you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, join our Facebook group, like our Facebook page, just the little things that are free. When you just do those things, that builds and builds and builds and gives us more and more opportunities, more and more partners that want to work with us. We have some really great partners that we've worked with for years, and friends, people that are friends of mine in the industry that are dying to work with us at Pick Dogs. We just need to get the site up. That's our next step. I love the new logo too. I have some shirts that I'm going to be wearing for the videos. I just had a few made up just to try them out. The problem with the logo is it's a lot of colors. So we're going to try and shrink some of these down because some of them are just shading, like the outside circle around the dog. The lettering of the dog is a different color. So when you start getting to those 6, 7 colors, you're starting to get into the $25 to $30 a shirt range, which is way, way, way too expensive for giveaways or even to sell, on the site, which probably at first we'll probably be selling them, and I'll probably also do a giveaway in conjunction with our new premium area. Once you spend a certain threshold, you'll get a free t-shirt, and it's not going to be like, $1 million, that's for sure, but it's got to be enough to pay for the shirt and the shipping, that's for sure. So Braves minus 118 versus the Phillies. The Phillies only 2 games back in the wild card race, and the Braves looking to sew up the East, 9 games up, and running away and hiding with things. So we have Tehran versus Drew Smiley. The Braves 8-2 in their last 10. The Phils 5-5. This is one of those series where it's kind of like you kind of have to. I don't know. We've been on the right side of these games, so very, very tough to complain. The way that this one has gone. Drew Smiley though has pitched pretty well for the Phils, while Tehran, same thing, man. This guy is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. The Phillies bat .240 against righties, while the Braves hit lefties at .255. The Braves are one of the more even-keeled teams in baseball, where they hit righties and lefties at about the same pace, which is great, right? Meanwhile, when we look at the bullpens, which is what this part of the season is about, the Braves bullpen slightly better than the Phillies as well. Man, this is a tough one because Smiley 7-2 and the Phil's 7-2 when he starts. The Braves 19-11. Tehran. Phillies are the home team, so they're the heads. Tails for the Braves. What's the Penny's record? I know it won again yesterday. The Penny yesterday had the Mets, and they won. So it's 8-2. The Penny is 8-2. Heads for the Phillies, tails for the Braves. Phillies. Coin flip is the Phillies, and the Penny is 8-2. That was easy. Good morning. I'm getting like double comments on here. Thank you guys for supporting me. It's been, I have to say that the last 8 months have been really, really hard on me. I think you guys have seen it in the videos. I think you guys have seen it in my attitude and my demeanor. That I do apologize for. There's no reason why what's happened to me personally and professionally should carry over to you guys. And I'm sorry for that. But hey, it's all becoming water under the bridge. What comes around goes around. Karma's a bitch. We're going to start from ground zero, and we're going to show people how to run a website. How we run a website is delivering what you guys want, not what we think. Stringing, like making a radio show and stringing it together into a bunch of YouTube videos, which you don't need a radio show to do that. We're just going to deliver what you guys want. And the way that we do that, a guy like Parker Smith says, Yankees, Tigers, over 10.5 runs. I need to know which game that is. There's 2 games today. Yep. Well, I think you build a loyal base. And I'm loyal to you guys. And you guys are loyal to me. So it's a two-way street. I don't sit there and talk at you guys. I'm going to have guests on these shows and stuff, and we're still going to do the questions from you guys. But I don't sit there, even in the Facebook group. I don't let you guys put, do whatever, and then I come in and say round robin or something, right? It's like I'm involved, right? I'm immersed in the community. It's not just a community, and I'm like some guy. It's like I'm part of the community. I'm one of you guys, right? It's like we're all in this together. That's what to me it's always been about. It's never been about, Mitch saying that he's the best at anything or his picks are always right. It's always been about me being part of you guys and you guys being part of my life. And it's like whenever I'm somewhere or whenever people are here or whatever and they message me and they say, hey, I'm at the sports book or hey, I'm whatever. People see me in the sports book. People see me wherever. I always stop and talk to everybody. And it's like, you can ask anyone that's ever met me. I'm exactly the same. I mean, I go into the Westgate Sportsbook. I will be wearing my Sports Chatter Picks and Parlays hat, and people will be yelling, "Who's your dog of the day?" It's like Raiders. Everyone's like Raiders. It's like, and to me, it's humbling. It's an amazing thing. It's never been about that for me. For me, I started College Football Place, my first website, because I had no one to talk to about college football. So I certainly didn't want to talk at people about college football. I wanted to talk with people. And back in the day, we didn't have live shows. We didn't have Facebook groups. We didn't have these things. What we had were chat rooms. And we had a chat room and we used to all talk in it. And Craig Trapp would come from his CT Sports Picks into my chat room and talk with my audience. And that's how I got to know him. True story. Nats minus 115 versus the Twins. Man, the Nationals played it well last night, didn't they, against the Twinkies? See what is going on in today's action. We got Kyle Gibson on the mound for the Twins with Patrick Corbin on the mound for the Nationals. Nationals favored again here on the road. The Twins have not gotten any respect this season, but the Nationals came into this one after that road trip to Atlanta and were really beaten up there. Meanwhile, they're beaten up against the Mets and the Braves, and now they face the Twins. They have had a rough schedule. The Twins have kind of been win one, lose one recently. Gibson has been roughed up for sure, but Corbin has pitched well. But I think that this one is almost too obvious to go with the Nationals. The Nationals bat 253 against righties and 276 against lefties. They face a righty here. Meanwhile, the Twins 281 against lefties and just 262 against righties. They face a lefty here. I think the Twins, after losing last night, bounce back in this one. I like a good home dog, and I like getting the better team, the first place team, as a home dog. What's wrong with that, right? And seems like pretty easy stuff. We're getting plus 110 on the Twinkies. We'll take them. I'm with you. That, I don't know. Matthew Pettyjohn is 31 today. Happy birthday. Today is also my wife's birthday. So that's why we're going to wrap up the show a little bit early. I'm going to go out and play my golf really early and then spend the rest of the day with my wife. But it's her birthday as well, September 12th. Happy birthday, Matthew Pettyjohn. Good morning, Alvin. Long time. Like I said, I consider you guys friends. Pete, Mitch, you're the best. Thank you for doing this every day. No one comes close to your honesty and integrity and enjoyable shows. Hopefully, I can continue to deliver that as long as I'm on the air. That's what it's all about. Being honest, even if the truth hurts, and being someone who's trustworthy. It's like I might say a lot of things. I might even make some bad decisions. And I'll tell you what, I don't always use the right words, the right tone, and sometimes I even overreact, even to people that come in here and spam or do whatever. But and even some of the guys that posted some sportsbook links, I should probably let them back in and warn them. Dave Smith, if you're watching, message me. I'll let you back in. But it's just, honesty, trustworthy. I know steal from people, and I'm always honest. And these are some of the falling outs that I had with my old business partners. Padres plus 130 versus the Scrubs. Man, we've been on the Padres this series. I saw a lot of people on the Cubs in our Facebook group. So take look at this one again real quick. The Cubs have now fallen into a tie with the Brewers in the wild card standings. Dinelson Lamet looks like a shell of the pitcher that he was last season. He's pitched a little better recently, but the Padres are not winning games that he starts. Yu Darvish has actually been improving. I've said this all season long, that Yu Darvish has been improving. I don't love this game, though. I'd just take the Padres only because I hate the Cubs. I'm not betting this game, but, if it comes down to a toss-up, we've already tossed the penny. So I'm not going to toss it again on this. Good morning. Rays minus 165 versus the Rangers. We took the Rays yesterday, and they battled. And I expect the Rays to get it done today. The Rays are just there are certain teams that you get to this part of the season, and traditionally they're just really tough. The Rays are one of them. We'll take them, and we'll take the Rays on the run line in this one. The penny is on fire. I'm glad, better late than never. You missed some really good college football on Saturday. You didn't miss much on the NFL Sunday. I'll tell you, I think yesterday, we hit almost every single baseball game, though. Brewers Marlins plus 130. The Brewers now tied with the Cubs for that final wild card spot in the National League. Gio Gonzalez on the mound returns home to Miami. Gio Gonzalez is from Hialeah, which is just north of Miami. Those of you from the 305, Hialeah is still, right, 305. And Caleb Smith, plus 130 here for the Marlins. And I like the way Smith pitches. It's just sometimes these younger guys, when you get later into the season, they start to drag on, and that's what's happened to Smith, who looked pretty sharp earlier in the year. I think this is one of those ones where you just say the Brewers are the better team, and for no other reason, we're going to take them here. You're getting the better team at a fairly reasonable price. So we'll take the Brewers in this one. Yeah, I'm with normally the line movement doesn't affect me, and it didn't really affect me in this game either. I love the under in the Panthers-Bucks. I love it. Under, it's an asterisk, right? Under 49.5, Panthers-Bucks. These are two teams that, not only are their defenses pretty good, their offenses are really good at stopping themselves. I mean, Cam Newton, this guy is one of the most amazing athletes in the history of the NFL. Yet, he'll throw a 3-yard pass when the guys run a 7-yard route more often than anybody else I've ever seen. And just sometimes he holds on to the ball just a little bit too long. So someone's texting me, and it's just not good timing, right? Because we are on live. So, Panthers -7 versus the Bucks. We talked about this one on our NFL show yesterday. I don't love the points in this one. I got to be honest. I think I would take the Bucks with the points at this point, and this is a lean at best. But I might change my mind. We'll be on at halftime during the game today, I think. I'm planning on coming on at halftime. Like I said, it's my wife's birthday. So this is why we need to get to those 1,000 YouTube subscribers. We're going out to lunch at some fancy restaurant or whatever. You know me, I would do it right from the table wherever I'm at. And if we can get to those 1,000 YouTube subscribers, I'll do it there. If not, I can do a Facebook Live at halftime. If I'm out, if I'm home, we'll do it from here. Right now, I like the Bucks plus the 7 is where I am right now. At 6.5, I kind of like the Panthers. At 7, I kind of like the Bucks. It's just such a hard call. It's just a really hard game because the Bucks, they fell apart in the second half against the Niners. I think the score was a lot worse than what the game looked like on the field. Meanwhile, the Panthers also, kind of wore down in the second half. But like I said, the Panthers aren't generally a team that blows people out. They're a team that physically wears you down. There's in boxing, right? There's the guys who like Lomachenko, right? Who's just precision. And then there's the other guys that are just the body punchers and just, wear you out. And I would say the Panthers, body punchers. Arizona versus New York Mets, over under 8. I like under 8 in the Mets D-backs. Don't love it, even though I came to a pretty quick decision there. We went over the game already, so no reason to go. Yeah, need point spreads and stuff. Need some point spreads. Morning. There it is. Yanks minus 1.5 in game 1, minus 244. Boyd up against Happ. I'll tell you, the Yankees haven't looked all that sharp recently. Last game especially, that 12-11 loss. But after a day off, I expect them to come back pretty well. Boyd has been hit reasonably hard recently, while Happ, he's been improving like a lot of pitchers, a better second half of the season than the first half of the season. The Yankees, tough to go against that lineup that hits 268 against lefties. Of course, the Tigers, way better against lefties than they are against righties. I mean, it's not even close, 255, 233. I like the Yankees here on the run line. I would not bet it at that price. That's for sure. Good morning. We did this game. Yep, we are so close on YouTube. I can smell it. We did this one. Well, I had a website. So it's like I had I had 2 of the top websites in the United States for sports betting. I had 2 of the top 5, right? So I was in the right position for the sports betting in the U.S. Just my business partners don't understand what that means. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach them how it's done with pick dogs. And we're going to, of course, it's not really about that. It's more about delivering to you guys what you guys want, and the same way that we did it before, but bigger, better, and we're not going to fall for someone's lies and promises that they can't possibly deliver. The logo's awesome because the site is going to be awesome. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have any money by then. We'll have to see. We did this one. We are really, really close to 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. Did this one. Morning to Matt. We did this one. We took the A's yesterday. We would never take a team at minus 280. That would never happen. So it's either A's or nothing in this one. Let's take a quick look. And it's rare that I just go with a straight no play. But let's see what we got. Trying to find the game. Homer Bailey against Verlander. If anything, take the A's. I'm getting plus 250 on mine. So I'll take the A's at plus 250 with Homer Bailey. I know Verlander is real good, but usually pitchers coming off no hitters generally die down a little. We did this game. Yep. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. I'm glad I'm in a better place. I think I enjoy doing this again. And even my wife said to me, she's like, you're just like a different person, and I am. Everyone is blowing Docs out of the water. In case you guys didn't know, 0-5 in his opening Saturday of college football, and then it was like 2-5 last week or something. I don't know exactly what his record was, but let's just say he got crushed. And so did his Las Vegas betting syndicate. Both Saturdays in college football, absolutely crushed. I mean, not like little losses. Put it this way. Wade picked up the phone to call me because he knew how bad it was going to get. He called me. I could show you. It's like he called me because he knew what I was going to say. It's like, Ugly, ugly, ugly. And this is what Wade said to me. One thing about Wade is he's a straight up guy. Not always exactly has your best interests in mind, but he's always straight up with me because he knows he has to be. And I'm always straight up with him. So, but what he said to me, he said, "Yeah, we're losing." He's like, "Everybody that's ever done this has lost," and he's right. He's like, "You'll go through streaks like this. I go through streaks like this." And he goes, "And we all go through streaks the other way. That is what this is." And he's right. I'm with you, man. I don't understand it. I never understood the format. And it's one of the, if you look at like the 10 key points why I left Sports Chat Place and Picks and Parlays, this is one of them. This is one of the top ones. I don't understand it. It doesn't even make any sense. This is what Craig thinks you want. That's why the show is that crappy, because Craig believes in his heart of hearts that that's what you guys want to see. You don't want picks. You don't want an expert. You want someone there just babbling about sports, which they do know about sports, and but not enough to carry a show. Hey, Chris, welcome. Chris is, of course, one of our old writers at Sports Chat Place. You should be due a pick dog of the day. I'm trying to think of the name for it, and once I get the new T-shirts in, which I should have in like a couple days, I have some that are like this, full chest, and that I'll be doing for the regular video, and then I have other ones that will be just for the, just the chest thing, so you guys can see it while I'm doing these videos, and I'll start doing a daily video. I think we're gonna call it our, I don't know. It's not going to be the pick dog of the day. It's going to be something, though, like dogs something, The barking dog of the day or something. Barking dog. Mitch's barking dog. I have no idea. There we go. We never look back. We only look forward. But, of course, we always like to win. Howdy. Mike Reynolds' daughter's 7th birthday. It's my wife's birthday. And we also had another birthday here. So, always. Good morning to Randy. Good morning, KG. We did this game. You can hear it on the recap. I think I'm going to bet the Cardinals, the under in the Panthers-Bucks. And I'm looking at, I might put a little something on the Brewers as well. So far, that's what I'm looking at. Also the penny. I mean, the penny took the Phillies. The penny's been so good. Royals versus White Sox. We had the Royals yesterday. Big payer, right? It's like, how are the White Sox that kind of favorite in that game? I don't know. But they were. Giolito on the mound. I just can't lay this kind of price on the White Sox. I just can't. Giolito is a guy that's going to be good, but I think you got to go the other way and take Royals just on the money line at plus 200. Right? I mean, there's no way the White Sox should be favored that big. I didn't have an off night. Are you kidding? We were like 9-1 in our picks yesterday. Something like that. So we had the Dodgers run line. That was a loss. But we had the Braves was a win. The Mets was a win. The Twins was a loss. The Indians was a win. The Reds, I didn't see it because I was doing something else at that point. Let's go through them. We didn't have an off night. I don't even think we were close to an off night. I thought we had a really good night. Did the Reds win? Nope, the Reds lost. The over 10.5 in the A's Astros, that I don't think came in either. Nope, that's a loss. The Rays were a win. The Royals plus 150. A's plus 144, that was a win. The Jays plus 127 was a win. The Yankees were... that's a push. So we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-1, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 7-4 with 1, 2, 3 giant dogs that add up to probably 8, make it 8 or 9. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, we have 150 actually that are watching us live concurrently. I don't know if you can see that. There it is, 150, which is awesome. Of course, we'll be back this afternoon with our college football preview. Yeah, this game is not today. We only do today's game. We did this one. We did this one. We didn't do this one. Let's see. Samardzija up against Musgrove. I'm going to go with the Giants here. I don't love this game, that's for sure. But we'll take them. I don't know what that means. Morning. Never, ever, ever. I don't do teasers. I think it's if you need to tease it, take the other team and get the full payout. Teasing doesn't make any sense. It might be one of the worst strategies. That's why the casino lets you do it. It's like, yeah, what we'll do is we'll get a lower payout even though you're making the same bet. Like, say you tease the Panthers down to 3, right? It's like you're getting a lower payout than taking the Bucks plus the 7. Why wouldn't you just, if you don't believe that they're going to cover the 7, why don't you just take the 7 and get the full payout? It doesn't even make any sense. It's like, because people are afraid to take the underdog. That's what teasers are about, because people are afraid to take the underdog. And that's how I got so popular, right? It's because I'm never afraid to take the underdog. You look at our picks, historically, you look at our picks today, you look at our picks of yesterday, you look at our picks every day. Yeah, we did these games. We did it. Thank you. Thanks, we did it. I think we've covered just about everything here. Nice. We're not going to call it the dog of the day. I'm just coming up with a new name. We are going to do something like that. It's going to be like our, like I said, barking pick dog or something. Who the hell knows? Covered it. We'll go over it on the recap. On the recap. Dog bite of the day. Hot dog of the day. I don't know. Happy birthday, Matthew. Reds minus 110 versus Seattle. We lost on this one yesterday. I don't know. We'll take the Reds today. I don't love this one. I got to wrap this thing up. Been on for quite some time. Been on for 37 minutes. Of course, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm going to be back on this afternoon with part 1 of our college football preview. They're in first place in their division. Very, very tough to complain. Yep, we're going to do a newsletter. So the Rays lost. Must have missed that. Yep, they did lose. Okay, so that's a loss. So we still were up big for the day. 10-9 is what it says. Yep, I'm with you on that one. Let's see, man. Just trying to wrap it up. Of course, thanks everyone for joining me. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be in Vegas. I'm going to be pretty poor for a little while we're building out the site. Everything's going to be coming out of my pocket, 100%. I'll take the under 9 in the Astros A's. Actually, let's go to the over in that one. We'll go to the over because the under looks almost too. That's pretty good. I like that. I think we might use that. I like that. We did this game. Did it. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And have an awesome day. Let's just recap what we did today. Cardinals minus 165, Mets minus 150. We took the Phillies was the lucky penny pick. We went with The Twins plus 110, the Padres plus 130, the Rays on the run line, the Brewers, the under in tonight's Thursday night football game. We took the Buccaneers plus the points, under 8 in the Mets Diamondbacks, Yankees minus 1.5. That's game 1. A's plus 250, Royals plus 200, Reds minus 119, and the over in the A's Astros. Mike Smith, Mitch at sportschatplace.com. Let me know. We could probably use a little bit of help at this point, but not a ton. But I don't know. I don't know if we do or we don't. We could talk about it. I think Mitch live from the doghouse or whatever might be pretty good. Anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock Eastern time for part 1 of our college football preview. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Man, I enjoy doing this show so much. 40 minutes, man. Long time, right? Someone else thinks that you guys won't tune in for more than a minute and a half. Have a great day, everyone.